Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and we are doing a watch of rounds video, and we are currently on the test server having a look at the busted hero Sun Wukong. This hero is a limited time hero. He will be here on the 27th, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to be looking at him. We're going to see how he works in battle as well. We have built him currently. He's only awakened 1, but we're going to go through everything in this and why he is just so good, and you should save everything for him. Literally save everything for this guy. So he is Nightmare, and this is Watchers, right? Yeah, the Watch Guard, Watchers, Watch Guard, same sort of thing. He is 93,000 battle power, okay? He is only Awakened 1 currently. He's not going to be the highest in affiliation, but he's single target attack, multi-strike attack, hard control, and summons clones next to him. So let's have a little look at him. Let's have a look at his promotions first, and then we'll go through his skills and his awakens, then we'll go to gearing him, okay? So first one here, we get Golden Cudgel Strike. So this is his passive. Basic attack has a 25% chance to deal 200% damage and inflict stun. If the enemy is immune to stun when triggered, it instead deals an extra 150% damage one time. That's right. That's right. So the likes of the APOC 2, APOC 1, that is going to be busted for that. A 25% chance is no small feat, and that's constant depending on how we build him, and we'll get into that further on. And the fact that if he can't get stunned, 150% extra damage makes him fantastic as well against Nightmare Boss. So yeah, he can be, you know, that's a lot of extra damage. Talent enhanced for the second promotion. The third basic attack summons 1 Sage's clone within the ultimate's range. Up to 3 Sage clones can exist simultaneously. Gains 1 stack of Undaunted Might every 30 seconds. Up to 5 stacks. Undaunted Might. Each stack increases damage dealt to elites or bosses by 1%. So we can get 5% extra dealt to elites or bosses. Sage clones inherits 100% of the hero's attributes. 100%. Each basic attack deals 40% damage to 1 adjacent enemy. The Sage's clone takes 50% more damage. Yes, okay, they're not the tankiest, but Guild Wars, this is going to be nuts. Literally. I don't know how we're going to deal with this hero in Guild Wars, okay? I don't know what they're going to do about it. Talent 3, or promotion 3. Golden Glare gets unlocked, which is another passive. When the hero triggers Golden Cudgel Strike, he gains 1 stack of Sunder. What does Sunder do? Sunder can stack up to 5 times. Using the ultimate at full stacks, consumes all Sunder stacks. The ultimate consumes full stacks of Sunder, enabling the hero to ignore 60% of the target's defense for 10 seconds. That's a huge chunk of defense that he's ignoring. Basic attack attributes increased. Promotion 5, so this is the big one. Talent enhanced. The third basic attack summons 1 Sage clone within the ultimate's range. Up to 3 Sage clones can exist simultaneously. Grants 1 stack of Undaunted Might every 30 seconds. That is the one that stacks up 1% of damage. If summoning Sage's clone is not possible, or there are already 3 Sage clones, the third basic attack will instead increase attack by 20% for 15 seconds. So he's just boosting. Again, attributes enhanced. So let's have a look at the skills now. So we've just gone through the talent. We understand this, okay? So if we have 3 clones already, then we will be getting an extra 20% attack, which is massive. His basic attack deals 120% damage to 1 enemy, and it's in a 2-tile range. His first passive, Golden Cudgel Strike. Basic attack has a 25% chance to deal 200% damage and inflict stun. This damage is increased up to 200% when upgraded. It's very nice. Golden Glare. When the hero triggers Golden Cudgel Strike, he gains 1 stack of Sunder. The ultimate consumes full stacks of Sunder, enabling the hero to ignore 60% of the target's defense for 15 seconds when fully upgraded. 15 seconds of ignoring 60% defense is a chunk. Splitting Hairs. Now, this is what's got everyone talking. This is the thing that has everyone talking, okay? Splitting Hairs is ultimate. Look at the cost. Look at the cost. It's 700. It's not a lot, is it? It is really not a lot. Deals 100% damage 18 times to 1 enemy and inflicts stun. Now, I am wondering, I haven't actually looked at this bit yet. We're doing it 18 times. I mean, okay, so it's 18 at once, right? Well, if it looks at this, it's 18 at once. Because I was going to say, is that hero going to be permalocked for 4.5 seconds? Or each hit they're going to be getting stunned. Okay, we'll have to look a bit more into that. Damage is increased here by 30%, which is showing here as well. 100% damage, 1800%. It doesn't take a lot to work out. But at Awaken 1, the first time Splitting Hairs is triggered in each battle, allies within 2 tiles gain Monkey Business. Now this is the big one. Prevents death 1 time when the carrier takes fatal damage. Dispels all debuffs on them and restores 50% of their max health. Okay? Like, look at the range on this. Look at the range. Massive. Massive. This can be used in so many examples. So many examples. It's fantastic for Nightmare Boss. It's fantastic for APOC too. And obviously, PvE content in general. That is a huge one. Having a ground unit providing an extra death save is humongous. And the fact that it's so cheap and it happens fast as well is even better. So the range on that is amazing. The damage on that is amazing. And this Awaken 1 is just, it is literally busted. It is literally busted. So we've gone through all of his skills. Now let's have a look at his Awakens. We just checked Awaken 1. We know what this does. This grants him the Splitting Hair. Grants him the, this is what everyone should aim for, okay? Awaken 1. This is literally your main goal. But if you want to make him much more damage appealing as well, he does good damage already, but if you want him more, Awaken 2 does plus 300. Awaken 3, Sage Clone has a 25% chance to inflict stun as well when dealing damage to enemies. If the enemy is immune to stun when triggered, it instead deals an extra 150% damage. If the hero also has Golden Glare, he will also gain 1 stack of Sunder. So they can now stun. The clones can now stun as well. Like, if it wasn't enough, they can now stun as well. Awaken 4, penetration plus 8%. Awaken 5. Now, this is another very, very juicy one for those of you who really want to pump his damage. Increases the damage instances of Splitting Hairs by 18, so 36. And raises Undaunted Might stat cap to 25, meaning he's going to be dealing an extra 25% damage to elites or bosses. Not 5% now, 25%. After using Splitting Hairs, Golden Cudgel Strike, trigger chance increases by 35% for 12 seconds. For 12 seconds. Like, wait. The trigger chance. Okay, this is where you see a bit like, what is this for the... So this will go to 50%. This will go to 50% after using Ultimate? No, surely not, right? Surely not. Surely that's too broken. After using Splitting Hairs, it does do that. This goes up to 50% chance to inflict 200% damage and inflict stun. If the enemy is immune to stun when triggered, it instead deals an extra 200% damage 1 time. Whee! That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, I did do one run, okay? I did do one run on Nightmare 4 with some other crappy heroes. Oh, I say crappy, still very good heroes, just not very geared. Alright, not very geared, because I really wanted to focus on Sun Wukong's damage. We will upgrade him, okay? We will upgrade this to Awaken 5, and we'll do another run, but I'll show the previous one as well. I'll show the damage in the previous one. I can also show you what I'm talking about in regards to Death Revive, because that is crazy. Remember, we are on the test server if you're looking at all of these crazy numbers of things. I probably should have upgraded this beforehand, but I'm sure you don't mind, right? It's nice to have these abundant resources. If only it was on my actual account. If only it was on my actual account. The artifact. Haven't gone over the artifact with you just yet. Golden Cudgel, Sun Wukong exclusive. Increases damage by 30%. Summoning Sage's Clone. Additionally restores 6% rage. Additionally restores 6% rage. So every time we're summoning a Sage's Clone, we're just banging out rage regen. Just banging it out. So, gear. What have we put him on? Well, I mean, like, he triggers his ultimate a lot, right? So, obviously, we're going to put him on a Soulbound Arcana. Now, yes, this is ancient gear. This is ancient gear. And he's now at 102,000 affiliation, which is... It's good, right? That's good. So, he's in attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, attack. Right? That's the ideal. Right? That's the ideal. The same as on the other two, the amulet and the ring. These are the ideal pieces of gear. Yes, it's not in gold, it's not red. I mean, it's achievable. It's achievable roles. It's achievable roles. You all agree on that. He's also on a warlord set. So he's got attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed. No crit damage here though. Ideally, that's what you'd want. And on the chest, attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, health bonus again. Ideally, we'd want crit damage, but this is what we've got at the moment. Attack speed on Sun Wukong is obviously going to be massive, right? Obviously going to be massive. The faster we can trigger those clones, the faster we can prop those extra damage hits, the faster we can activate other things as well. So attack speed, you're always going to want an attack speed sub. Attack bonus is going to be the main. I mean, you could argue maybe it could be worth throwing in an attack speed piece, but I really don't want to lose that extra attack. I mean, he's sitting at like 27,000, 29,000 attack. My bad, got it wrong. Attack interval is 1.3 seconds. He does benefit from that attack speed, alright? Crit rate is 98%, missing 2%, I know. Crit damage is 79.5% plus. Rage regen on basic attack is +1. Rage regen on attack is +1. So we've gone over the basics of Sun Wukong. And yes, you must admit he is a fantastic hero. He looks great. He is limited. You're getting your one time to get him. I'm hoping you can use unpolished soul stones on him. Really hoping that, because I know a lot of people will be pumping into Sun Wukong, aiming for this Awaken 5, because that's insane. Like, the stun ability of that is just crazy strong. So let's have a little look at how he works. Now, before he was at Awaken 1, I have changed no gear. I'm not going to change the team. It's literally just a rubbish little team here, just to test, okay, just to test. And at Awaken 1, he did 91.264 million, which is more than Arrogance. But to compare to Arrogance a moment, I just want to show you what gear Arrogance has on, alright? So he's at 80,000 affiliation. His gear here, he's an ancient. He's not in gear, so don't go thinking, why I just doubled it at A1, because it's not a fair assessment on that. You can see he's just not geared for it. I mean, his artifact is what? Okay, he has got Iron Mockery on. So try to ignore. And Salazar, I don't know where Salazar was, but I don't think he's even got any gear on. No, I mean, he's just quick equipped. Let's quickly unequip and quick equip and see what the game gives us a moment. I mean, that's a little bit better. Let's do a play test. And remember, this is about Sun Wukong, and obviously you are going to want to pair him with Torador, right? Because that attack speed, again, is going to get boosted. It's going to get boosted, and that's exactly what we want. We have Dolores in here to buff attack. We have Hollow in here, obviously, for rage regeneration, paired up with Elowin. It is just a test. I'm not saying that this is the team you should be using. It is by far not the team you should be using, okay? Have I even got... What artifact? Dolores doesn't even have an artifact on. I'm going to throw Golden Scarab on her. But then this is boosting the attack. I can't compare it. I need to unequip this. I can't be changing other things. So, before at A1, he was... How much was it? 91.264. Now, let's see how he does with no changes to his gear. Just the Awakens. Let's have a little looky. Let's have a looky how he does. So, boss comes in. Remember, there's no friggin... Now, the great thing about this here is, look at his range here. So it's 2 range, so we can face him towards the back. You know, you could even if it is 1. But in other places, that's going to be nice because we have the choice of where we want to put him. Okay, so we can put him nicely behind a tank so he can do that death survive, etc. We are going to put him here, probably best in the middle with this kind of range that he has. We'll throw Dolores here. We'll throw Salazar to it. It doesn't matter. We could even throw Arrogance in front of him. But we're going to put Torador in front of our Sun Wukong. And then we're just gonna throw these around, okay? Because we're not here for actual doing like crazy stuff. We're just here to see what Sun Wukong does. So he's already got enough rage to trigger. You can see he's already got up 2 clones. He's now put up. Where is it? Arrogance. Can we see the splitting hairs on our allies? No, it doesn't show, but obviously they have it. They obviously have splitting hairs. See, I feel like it should show, but they've still got it and they haven't used it up. I feel like that would be a good idea. Let's put it on a bit faster here. We've triggered it. And remember, the range of this here on the ultimate is all across the board, look. So everyone here is getting a death survive. Everyone here is getting an extra death survive just from that monkey business. But even if, just say, even if the dragon nuked us, even if he nuked us, we wouldn't die, right? Which is what makes him so wonderful. Not only his damage, but also the fact of this talent that he has from his ultimate splitting hairs is just massive. You see how quick his ultimate is cast as well. So it's like a real quick burst of damage. Let's watch here a minute. Yeah, look at that. On the click there, did you see the boss's health just go blue, blue, blue? It's like a rap. It's almost like Salazar, isn't it, for instance? How quick his ultimate happens. Now, I kind of want to... Right, what we're going to do here... We're going to let the boss... We're not going to trigger any ultimates. We're going to let him nuke us, right? Because we're not going to die, are we? We're not going to die. So we're going to let him nuke us. I'm still going to trigger beforehand, but once he's in his state, his dormant state, yeah, here. So I don't want to kill him. We're not triggering. Okay, now no one should die, right? Because we have that death survive on everyone. Vortex is the only one to die. Okay, why did Vortex die? Had he already previously been hit? I mean, I don't think he's even geared. He must have already triggered a death survive, right? Because no one else died. But the fact... it's just nuts. That's just insane to me. I mean, this range on... Look at this. Everyone here gets a friggin' death survive. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. It's going to make people's lives so much easier clearing content. Just having Sun Wukong at A1. Okay, so it was 94.2 was the previous at A1. What is it now at A? I mean, look at this. We're almost... Oh, no, sorry. Ignore this. This is a double. Ignore that. He's doubled his damage pretty much. And we wasn't using it effectively. There's many other ways to boost it. But it was the same as the run before. So an extra 73 million damage. 73 million damage from A1 to A5. Which is a lot. And remember, Arrogance has got no gear on 40 million. He has got some gear, but nothing major. Salazar a bit more, nearly 20 million. But that's insane. That is insane. It's not just the fact he does the damage. It's the death survive. It's the stuns. There's so much. And I didn't even... Oh, hello, achievement. I didn't even build up the Sunder. I didn't even build up the Sunder to ignore 60% defense, which I should have done. Which you're probably gonna be like, well, why didn't you just do that now, Carzak? But I'm not doing another one because it's a long video already, and we're not. But Sun Wukong is looking absolutely busted. Okay, you all agree. So enjoy it. Save all of your summons. Don't summon anywhere else, and watch this space because everybody is going to be abusing that Sun Wukong in Guild versus Guild. I'll see all of you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click like, subscribe, and comment below to help this channel grow. Take care. Goodbye.